Was anyone else shocked by this episode? This episode took me completely by surprise. I thought they'd probably draw Mindy's pregnancy out over the next 20 episodes. To do it in episode 2? Total surprise. And while that was a great ending to this episode, the beginning made me just as excited because they've really brought back our favorite characters, Nurse Beverly, Dr. Jeremy, and Tamra. With everything fairly stable with Mindy's character arc at this point, I can't help but hope we will see more of these characters. One of the most unbelievable parts of the episode is that Dr. Jeremy can't find anyone to go to dinner with him. Seriously, it's as unbelievable as those people on The Bachelor who say, "I just can't find love." I mean, walk into a room, you're gorgeous and single. Morgan and Mindy are back at it with their fertility practice. Anyone else kinda wish Morgan's character's name was Mork? And they've decided to attend a conference to help women who want to freeze their eggs. It's called Later Baby. They decide to ask their in-house millennial Tamra for some advice. She's not into it. She likes the midwives ad, which discusses pollution, drought, birth used to be erotic and not sterile medical. They call their whole approach paleo-birth. Stone Age healthcare is finally here. I've given birth twice, and I was all up for that epidural birth. Mindy takes my love of not feeling anything to a whole nother level with a scheduled C-section. Danny, though, is not excited about it, and well, what can he do? So he turns to the midwives for some advice. They offer to help, but Mindy is not convinced. She also brings up the very valid point that if she gives birth now, she would give birth to a Virgo, and they're totally reliable. Ew. It turns out that her body, her choice, and scheduled C-section is only a myth when you're 9 months pregnant, because at that point, it's the baby's choice, and this baby decided to be born on the subway. Nurse Beverly, Tamra, and Morgan are all in tow, but flip out a little bit when the train stops and they're forced to just wait out a train delay. Thankfully, the Deloriers are there to help talk her through labor. And we all know birth takes time, so let's take a break and talk about some of my favorite quotes from this episode. Nurse Beverly's back at school. "I'm studying for my night school class. It's called Making Excuses at Work. I've always maintained that I will never go to graduate school, but I might make an exception for this class." When the midwives are helping Mindy through her labor on the subway, he asks her to think of her mantra, "Save my money, spend his." I'm totally into that. And after giving birth, Mindy is gazing down into the face of her son with Danny looking on, and she says, "This is definitely the best thing I've ever cooked." And Tamra was super excited about the birth. "A subway baby, you're going to be on the Ellen show." Or have her own show on Hulu, which is also kind of awesome. While Mindy's in labor with the midwives and her friends, Danny is trapped at the dinner with Jeremy, so he leaves, races over, runs through the caution tape, and jumps onto the stopped train. We find out that Danny's decided to name the little boy Leo. Mindy assumes after DiCaprio, but he corrects her. No, it's Da Vinci, or the lion. I'm a fan of it being Leo after all 3.